Let us begin by settling into this moment. Let us allow the rushing to fall away, just for now. Let us become still and quiet and present. Here, in this ordinary morning light, we gather our thoughts and turn our hearts toward what is good and true and kind. We give thanks for the gift of breath moving through us, steady and sure. We give thanks for the beating of our hearts, faithful through the night and into this new day. We are grateful for the mercy of waking, for eyes that open, for minds that can receive the world again. We give thanks for the simple fact of being here, alive, aware, able to begin once more. There is grace in the beginning of a day, a quiet mercy we so often overlook. We pause now to notice it, to honor it, to receive it with open hands. We are grateful for the people who share our lives, those who sleep near us, those who depend on us, those who offer us their trust and love. We give thanks for the shelter that surrounds us, for warmth and safety, for the small comforts we too easily take for granted. We are thankful for the work we have to do, for purpose and responsibility, for the chance to offer something of ourselves to the world. Even in difficulty, even in weariness, there is a thread of grace we can follow if we are willing to see it. We ask now for the vision to see that thread today. We ask for eyes that notice kindness, ears that hear beneath the surface, hearts that remain soft even when the day grows hard. Help us to meet this day without pretending to be more than we are. We come as we are with our limitations and our longings, our fears and our hopes, tangled together. We do not ask to be made perfect, but to be made present. We do not ask to have all answers, but to sit with questions without panic. We ask for the humility to accept what we cannot control and the courage to tend faithfully to what we can. There is so much we carry that we were never meant to carry alone. Help us to lay down what does not belong to us. Help us to release the weight of other people's expectations, the burden of outcomes we cannot determine, the exhausting work of managing what is not ours to manage. Teach us the difference between responsibility and control. Teach us the wisdom of doing what is ours to do and trusting the rest to unfold as it will. We ask for patience today with ourselves and with others, patience for the slowness of growth, the slowness of healing, the slowness of understanding. So much in us wants to rush, to force, to make things happen on our timeline. Teach us the grace of waiting well. Teach us to honor the pace of things, the seasons of the heart, the rhythms we cannot hurry. When we are met with frustration today, help us to pause before reacting. When we are met with disappointment, help us to feel it without being consumed by it. When we are met with confusion, help us to sit in the not knowing without demanding immediate clarity. We ask for gentleness toward ourselves in moments of failure or falling short. May we speak to ourselves as we would speak to someone we dearly love. May we offer ourselves the same compassion we long to offer others. We ask for wisdom in our words today. Help us to speak less from reaction and more from reflection. Help us to listen more deeply, to hear not just the words but the heart beneath them. Give us the discernment to know when to speak and when to remain silent, when to offer advice and when to simply offer presence. May our words build up rather than tear down. May they bring clarity rather than confusion, peace rather than division. And when we do not know what to say, may we have the courage to admit it, to sit in silence, to simply be with another person in their struggle without needing to fix or solve or explain. We ask for kindness today, in small moments and large ones. Kindness in traffic, in waiting rooms, in difficult conversations. Kindness toward the person who moves too slowly, who asks too many questions, who does not understand what seems obvious to us. Help us to remember that everyone we meet is carrying something we cannot see. Help us to meet each person as someone beloved, someone worthy of dignity, someone doing their best with what they have. May we be quick to assume the best and slow to assume the worst. May we offer the benefit of the doubt as freely as we wish to receive it. We ask for strength to do what is right, even when it is not easy. Give us courage to speak truth when silence would be more comfortable. Give us courage to admit fault when pride would rather defend. Give us courage to ask for help when independence feels safer. We do not want to be ruled by fear, by the need to protect our image, by the exhausting work of appearing to have it all together. Help us to live with integrity, to let our inner life and our outer life move toward alignment. Help us to be the same person in public that we are in private, to let our actions flow from our deepest values rather than from the pressure of the moment. We ask for the ability to forgive both others and ourselves. There are grudges we carry that have grown heavy, resentments that have taken root, hurts that we replay again and again. Help us to release what we are ready to release. We do not ask for the pretense that harm did not happen, but for the freedom that comes when we stop letting that harm define us. Help us to forgive ourselves for the mistakes we have made, the ways we have fallen short, the people we have hurt even when we did not mean to. May we learn from our failures without being imprisoned by them. May we make amends where we can, and move forward with humility and hope. We lift up to you those who are suffering today, those who woke to pain, to grief, to fear, to loneliness, those who face illness, loss, uncertainty, despair. We cannot take away their burdens, but we can hold them in our hearts. We can refuse to turn away from suffering, even when we feel helpless in the face of it. Use us, if you will, as instruments of comfort. Help us to show up for those who need us, to offer what we can offer, even if it feels small. A kind word, a listening ear, a simple presence, a practical help. Remind us that love is often most visible in the smallest gestures. We ask for provision today, for ourselves and for those in need, for those who worry about money, about food, about shelter, about safety, for those who labor in jobs that drain them, who work hard and still struggle to make ends meet. May we be generous with what we have, knowing that generosity is not measured by the size of the gift, but by the openness of the heart. Help us to share freely, to give without needing recognition, to contribute to the well-being of others in whatever ways we are able. We ask for protection over those we love. Watch over them as they move through this day. Keep them safe from harm, from accident, from those who would wish them ill. Surround them with your care and help us to trust them to your keeping, even when we cannot be with them. As this day unfolds, help us to stay grounded. When anxiety rises, help us to return to our breath, to this present moment, to what is actually happening, rather than what we fear might happen. When we are overwhelmed, help us to take one step and then another, trusting that we do not have to see the whole path to begin walking. When we are weary, give us permission to rest, to say no, to honor our limits without guilt or shame. Help us to move through this day with intention, rather than merely reacting to whatever comes. Help us to choose our responses, to create small moments of beauty and connection, to notice what is good even alongside what is difficult. May we be awake to the gift of being alive, to the mystery and wonder that surrounds us if we have eyes to see it. And at the end of this day, when we lay our heads down once more, may we rest in the knowledge that we have done what we could. Not perfectly, but faithfully. Not flawlessly, but honestly. May we release the day with gratitude and acceptance and trust ourselves once more to the mercy of sleep. We offer this prayer in humility and hope, grateful for the chance to begin again, trusting in the goodness that holds all things. May we walk this day with grace. May we meet each moment with presence. May we be, in our own small way, a source of light. Amen.